In 1996, I was the head profiler in the San Francisco division of the FBI. A convicted child molester had taken an 11-year-old boy, and they were going to be at the train station in Oakland. When we got to the train station, I heard shouting, FBI, guns were out. I ran up to my squad mates, who were about 7 or 8 men trying to take down this offender. And then I saw this little tiny arm in the middle of all of it, and I reached in and pulled out the little boy. He was scared, he was trembling, he was crying. I put my arms around him. He told me his name was Tony, and I told him, you're safe now. One of the things he said was, Michael takes care of me. He gives me candy and soda. I glanced in the duffel bag and I noticed some VHS tapes. And he said, I don't want to talk about it, I'm embarrassed. Michael makes me do things, and then he tapes it. I also noticed the crack pipe. And he said, Michael makes me smoke crack several times a day. For the past 10 days, Tony had been living on soda, crack cocaine, and oatmeal cookies. When I took him to the hospital, he had lost 10 pounds in 10 days. I flew him home to his family, and after we got off the plane, he said, there they are. I had my arm around him, he broke away from me, and he started to run. And then he stopped, and he turned around, he said, I almost forgot. Thanks for saving me, Agent Candy. And that was really the greatest moment of my bureau career. I'm sorry. I haven't seen Tony in 20 years. Seeing him is going to be wonderful. The emotion I feel talking about this case only grows. It doesn't diminish. It was a life-changing moment for both of us.
Tony says his dream has been to reunite with Candace. So now we are here today reuniting former FBI criminal profiler and host of the podcast Killer Psyche, Candace DeLong, with that little boy whose life she saved 26 years ago. Candace, come on out.
How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Better.
I'm so happy to see you.
It's been a long time.
I know it's hard to talk about this.
Candace, have a seat.
Okay.
Big crybaby.
I'm the iron marshmallow.
Yeah. I'm so glad to see you two get to reconnect. How's it feel to see Tony in the flesh?
Wonderful. That day was very important, obviously, for Tony. And to rescue a kidnapped victim alive, especially a child, is so rare. And so I was thrilled to be a part of it. And as the years have gone by, the magnitude of that event only grows for me. There was a period where I would wake up out of a sound sleep, sweating and trembling because I had a dream that we didn't get there in time. What would have happened? And it didn't happen. We did get there in time. It was a wonderful moment. But like the magnitude of the totality of the event, what Tony's been through, the road he's traveled, we forged, I guess you'd say, friendship after I retired 20 years ago. We stayed in contact. I think we always will. My relationship with Tony is lifetime.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.